Hey guys, Jasmine here. Look, I could not be bothered with putting on makeup just to film this video. I really just wanted to chat with you guys and really talk to you about something that has been a very significant change in my life. And judging by the title, you would have seen that I stopped drinking alcohol. I stopped drinking alcohol in December of last year, and this whole revelation came to me during Vlogmas. So every year I do Vlogmas, which is me vlogging every day until Christmas, and I do that on my second channel. If you guys were wondering, I do a lot of travel bits and bobs on the second channel now, so definitely feel free to check that out if you haven't done so already. But one of the Vlogmas videos I wanted to do was show my wine bottle collection. I keep wine bottles in my apartment because I had this idea that I wanted to create a Christmas tree out of wine bottles. And so I thought this was going to be a fun project for me. So I would go to Trader Joe's every Friday or every couple of days, and I would get a couple of wine bottles and drink them at home, alone, by myself. It was what it was, and that's what I end up doing. And sometimes I would drink with Alan, but most of the times I would drink at home alone, and I would collect all these wine bottles. And there came a point where I didn't have any space to keep all the wine bottles, so I just kind of left them out. So there's a couple of wine bottles in my living room, so to speak, right now. During Vlogmas, I wanted to show my wine bottle collection or my empty wine bottle collections, and I was showing Alan the footage, and then he just kind of sparked something in me, and he was like, are you sure you want to show that? And I mean, at first I was like, yeah, why not? And then I started thinking, oh my gosh, they're probably gonna think I'm an alcoholic. And then I started thinking to myself, well, am I an alcoholic? That kind of shocked some sense back into me, brought me to reality, brought me outside of myself to see, what this was. On top of that, for those of you who may or may not know, my dad passed in June of last year due to liver cancer, and alcohol, of course, affects the liver. And so what kind of daughter would I be to do that to myself after what he went through? You know what I mean? I just didn't want to let him down, and I don't want to let me down too. And so I decided that I wanted to take a break from alcohol. And me, if y'all don't know already, I love a good challenge. I've done the Master Cleanse before. I tried doing the gallon of water a day challenge. That hasn't worked out yet. I'm gonna try the gallon of water a day challenge again in April. Even with veganism, I quit meat because I wanted to challenge myself. I wanted to build up my willpower. And that's something I really, really love about Lent. So yeah, I'm Catholic, but I'm not Catholic. I'm not one of those super religious type persons. I'm spiritual. I believe in the creator. I believe in a higher power. I also like the meaning behind Lent, the ability to give up something that you love very, very much for a very long period of time, and just building up your willpower, building up your strength. I decided to give up alcohol. And at first it was a challenge because I was getting invited to all these events, and it was just very tempting for me because I'm an introvert. It may not seem like it, but I really am an introvert, and me going to a social function without my liquid courage, as I would call it, it made me feel kind of uncomfortable. I'm just gonna say it. It made me feel uncomfortable not being able to drink anything, especially when everyone else around me was drinking. That kind of taught me that I had to learn how to be Jasmine in the most conscious of forms. And so even though I am still awkward and uncomfortable in social settings without alcohol, I live. I end up making it through the event. I end up continuing on with my life. I just gotta, be able to practice more. I gotta be able to get out of my shell a bit more and be more social and that sort of thing. So yeah, in the beginning it was difficult because of that, but it definitely got a lot easier for me And another thing that made it just so easy was the fact that Alan, oh, Lord, I feel like I'm blessed. I feel like you blessed me. I chose right. Let me tell you. So Alan, I gotta give a huge shout out to Alan, because like no matter what it is I decide to do or try to do, he always like becomes a part of that. Like when I became vegan, he ended up becoming vegan too. Like it really didn't take much convincing for him to do it with me. And then I stopped drinking, and then he also stopped drinking too, and that just makes things so much easier. Just having someone in your corner that is just, man, getting all like emo right now. Like, I guess I'll just talk about the positives also of me not drinking alcohol. For one, my skin isn't dehydrated as much as it used to be, because I would drink a whole bottle by myself in one night, in one sitting, and my skin would get so dry. I would have the worst hangovers, the worst stomach pains. Not a good look. Not a good look. Water has been my best friend. I've been really loving smoothies and, you know, just getting all those antioxidants in just like one serving. I just really love that. And I love that I'm taking care of my body, this one body that I have, this one temple. And I just want to make sure that I treat it right. My skin is glowing, it's fresh, it's hydrated. I don't know if this is a forever thing. I'm just seeing how it goes. Right now, I am not at all tempted to take a swig of that bottle. And I definitely do not take alcoholism lightly. If any of you guys are going through any issues with alcohol, please seek help. I'll be sure to leave some resources in the bottom, in the description box. So that's all for this video today. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, and if you want to see more videos like this, please give me a big thumbs up so that way I know. I also want to let you guys know of the new schedule. Instead of Sundays and Thursdays, I'm going to be posting on Wednesdays and Saturdays and seeing how this goes and how the traffic on the channel goes. Also, this Saturday, I'm going to be having a live YouTube session. So I'm going live on YouTube on Saturday evening. I'll be sure to leave the links in the description box down below. It's going to be like a Q&A sort of video. Bring yourself. That's a wrap. I want to thank you all so much for watching and supporting and subscribing to my channel, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace. Out.
I'm well aware of certain things that will befall a man like me, but with that said, give me one more